The first thing we're going to get into is our news for the week, and that is about Bud Light. Now, Bud Light's been controversial for quite a while now.
Come on.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of money. The newest number says that they've lost about $27 billion.
What?
Yes, and I'll get to that. But I wanted to show everybody, if you don't know, Bud Light basically paid a transgender, Dylan Mulvaney, to promote their beverage. And I just wanted to show you the original ad and where Dylan Mulvaney's currently at afterwards.
Nice.
Hi. Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate.
This is my first time
seeing
this.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story.
Can you go back to the face? That is awful. That looks like horror. That's like a horror movie face.
Yeah.
That's the same face you make as your intestines are getting ripped out of you. No.
With my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya!
Nice.
Oh. So anyways, basically, as soon as that happened, conservatives all across America stopped purchasing Bud Light. I mean, they still buy other beers that are owned by Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch is huge, but Bud Light sales plummeted to where people were refusing deliveries. I can share the story right here, actually. So let me pull that up for you. So you throw this up here. Bud Light stocks suffer huge tumble as company loses $4 billion in 1 week. All right, everybody already knows about all this. They lost a ton of money. All conservative activists they just continue to boycott. They're unrelenting. It hasn't ended. Period.
$4 billion, dude.
Oh, dude, it's insane.
That is, and the thing is,
that's not a small amount of money.
No, it's not. But
now it's $27 billion.
So now they're probably okay. $4 billion. Let's be honest. Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch, it probably was like, okay, that's $4 billion, guys. Yeah, okay. Hope this goes away. $8 billion. They might have been like, this is getting bad. $12 billion. They're probably freaking out, and now we're at $27 billion. Dude, now we've got their attention, right? Or I say we, people that are like tired of this woke crap. What's Bud Light doing? What is Anheuser-Busch doing? What are they saying? Have they actually apologized? Or are they saying, like, from what I've read, they're just doubling down. They don't stop. They don't care. They're not like fully like.
Oh no, they continue to double down on everything. I'm also trying to find this here. Let's see. I can't remember how to check comments on a Twitter thread. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they're getting absolutely lambasted. But this past, or like 2 weekends ago,
yeah.
There's this video I also want to share. Let's share this here. Bud Light sales. Look at this. Just watch. This is in Costco.
I'll make another video. Follow me inside. Bud Light is not selling. This is garbage beer. Check it out. Even with the coupon. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this beer.
So nobody's buying Bud Light, basically. And Costco is preparing to empty its shelves completely.
Wow.
Of Bud Light. Completely empty the shelves.
So
get rid of it all.
I heard it went from number 1 beer to number 14, which is huge. You went from the number 1 beer to number 14. And it's not like, it's funny because in that video he goes, it's trash beer. I don't necessarily think it's trash beer. It hasn't changed its taste. It tastes exactly the same as it did 5 years ago, 2 years ago. It's the backing of what they're believing in, what they're pushing on our society. And I think that's what we're going to get into today with masculinity and
100%.
all of it is. I mean, it ties right in.
And
right?
that's why I want to show that. Also, one more thing I wanted to share. So Elon Musk, if you don't know, owns Twitter now. And we'll eventually get into that with Tucker Carlson as well. But so if you go to Bud Light's Twitter and you go to their comments on all their posts, all these people, Bud Light Backyard Tour, their comments, Elon Musk introduced a feature that allows you to unhide comments that the companies or the pages hide. So they're absolutely did Costco drop you? You're like an ex-girlfriend that won't take no as an answer. Like all these things, Bud Light is not welcome in my backyard. Like all these different things.
Wow.
So they're getting absolutely lambasted nonstop. It's still going on. This post was from yesterday.
Wow.
And it has over 2,300 comments lambasting them.
Yeah.
Go broke, man. And I just wanted to show you where Dylan Mulvaney's at currently.
It just goes to show you how much the left thinking, they don't have their finger on the pulse of reality.
They don't. And they thought it was a good idea, and they keep doing it.
Yep.
They keep going with it. They keep doubling down, sponsoring pride events and all. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
And the transgenders are starting to turn on, like gays are starting to turn on them because guess what? They tried backing up and going back to conservatism, but the conservatives didn't want them.
Yeah.
And then the transgenders are upset that they went back on their word with them, and now they're trying to get back in their good graces. They can't win. They cannot win.
Dude, it's the problem is we're being forced into this. This is not it's so much like it's coercion. It's like they're not allowing us to even process. Listen, I don't want to process Dylan Mulvaney, to be honest with you. I don't drink beer, but if I did and I was taking a chug and I saw that face, I'd be like, what's this creepy looking woman doing on here? I would have no idea. Like if I didn't know that was a man, I would just look at that woman and go, what in the heck what is this? So the fact of it is that it's like, why do they need other people to tell them that it's okay, right? Like it would be no big deal if that was just a woman and she had done something great, like ran 100 miles or swam across something or jumped or anything. You can add whatever you want. Actually, but what is it that Dylan Mulvaney has done? He's trying to be something he can't be, which is a woman, and now they're forcing it on us.
And way to know your audience too.
Yeah, right. They don't care. That's just the thing. They don't care. They just keep
crazy
pushing it, and it's so at this point. I mean, we all know about the agenda points, and we know how that the corporations are getting, if they go along with a certain format, they're getting more, I believe stocks. Is that how it is? Or they're getting some sort of there's a point system there. And so the more woke you are, the better you are as a corporation. And
pretty much. Oh, what is that called?
Yeah, I can't remember.
There's some company that basically takes into account how many people you hire that are
right.
Different ethnicity or if they're gay or what. It's so you have to meet these standards.
Yeah, and it's garbage.
It's absolute trash. It makes no sense.
Yep. And so, I mean, if you wanted to say that the beer was garbage because of that, then awesome. I don't think the taste has changed. I think their marketing plan has changed and it's failing. And what's crazy to me, because I own a business, when something's failing and you continue to do it, that's just suicide.
Yeah, you have to pivot. You have to change things up. And they haven't taken responsibility. They haven't held themselves accountable for anything they've done. And they probably won't.
No. And I don't care if the beer goes out of business. It doesn't matter to me.
You just witnessed a clip from our Getting a Grip on Things podcast. If you enjoyed watching that and you gotta have more and you're not melting through it, make sure that you watch us and listen to our full show anywhere you get your podcast. You guys are the best. Thank you.